that is what drives me, bro. I'm not where I want to be, so I'm gonna get mad, bro. I channel that frustration into my work. So that's what drives me, bro.
This is another segment of Life as a Journalist. So I'm here with my friend from Maryville High School. We've been friends for a very long time, Deonte Holbrook. How you doing, man?
Doing good, man. Happy
Doing
to be
good?
here, man.
Yeah. So one of the topics that I want to talk about, biggest thing we want to talk about is his career playing football overseas. It's a really big feat. Not too many people get to, first of all, play professional football and play overseas. And the fact that he's doing it, he's still, keeping it his shape, keeping his health a part of it, and doing the things he need to do to be a professional athlete is amazing. Like you are a pro athlete. Like I really do
Yeah,
feel like you should like take that and feel like that's a huge feat. But how do you
yeah.
feel overall? Just being, how do you first talk about your transition and to get there, to your career story, get in there, and how does it feel to be a professional athlete?
Really, it's just end of the day, bro. It's football. It's just like how high school, you train, then you got that game on Friday. So now you just gotta up that level. You gotta multiply that times 10.
Yeah.
So now, you know, instead of being in a weight room 3 days a week, I'm in there 4. You know what I'm saying? Instead of instead of doing like maybe 5 reps at a drill, I gotta do like 10 to 15. I just gotta keep doing that. Then I gotta recover right. Recovery is important. I actually started doing yoga
Oh, that's
this
okay.
whole
Okay.
career. Um, I'm not as flexible, but I started it, so that's all that really matters. And then really, it's just you just gotta want it, bro. You just can't give up. That's it. You just can't give up, man.
Right.
So,
Can you talk about your journey getting there though, from high school to
um, so it's
talk about your
crazy.
journey? Yeah.
After high school, I went JUCO, but I had to leave due to the living conditions. But that also prepared me. Like I saw many different type of athletes. I mean, NFL prospects to just your average high school kid. Um, I saw them all. So after that, I was just like, man, I can't give up. I didn't have the drive to go to college anymore. So I was just like, man, I gotta find a way, but I gotta work 10 times harder. So really, what I did was I just kept working at it. At first I went playing flag football. Just practicing my technique in flag football.
Mm-hmm.
8-man flag. Then I went after that. I did a little bit of semi-pro. It was great practice. Always kept me in football shape, so that always helped. So after that, I knew a few people in Germany already who already play in Germany. And it was like, man, go to the combine, bro. It was like, if you want to play, bro, just go to the combine. Which shout out to Pro Hunt,
Mm-hmm.
because they helped me get this opportunity. But I went to the combine. I showed up, showed out. You know, then you just wait, and then eventually they'll call you. So that's really all it is. You just gotta want it, bro. You just gotta keep showing up and showing out. But the thing is, the route I took, I didn't go to college.
Right.
I didn't really go
Mm-hmm.
to no university or 4 years. So I had to work harder you know than that the average Joe or
Mm-hmm.
the average college player. So when I did go to the combine, I um I actually ran into multiple people who already played
Oh
overseas,
wow. Okay.
and then I ran into college athletes fresh out of college, like college graduates, and I was able to compete with them. So I knew that mean I was working hard.
Right.
You
Exactly.
know, you if you can't compete with a college player, then you might as well give it up because that means you're not working hard enough. So,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how I took it. So everybody who said they was fresh out of college took that personal. I actually met a few people who actually tried, who's actually had private workouts with NFL players. There was a guy there who was on the practice team. I think for the Dolphins or the Jaguars. Bro, he was huge. I mean, 6'6", two
Mm.
forty, super fast.
Jeez.
So
6'6", 240. Oh my
yeah, he
goodness.
didn't. He's crazy because he actually played linebacker. He didn't play.
Linebacker. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness. Wow.
he didn't play anything else.
That's a
So
nightmare.
oh yeah, he was. It's crazy because he was a better edge rusher than he was a linebacker. Blocking him was not easy, but that actually gave me good film.
Yeah.
So because I learned how to block him pretty quick. He didn't know how to use his arms yet.
Mm.
so that actually came in clutch for me. But next thing you know, he knew how to use his arms.
He said
So
he learned quick.
yeah, so I but being there, actually did help. I'll say the hardest part is just staying healthy. That's the hardest part. So
Yeah. Why you say staying healthy?
you don't have as many tools or just resources as
Hmm?
as other athletes.
Right.
So some athletes might have better recovery, places and remedies you know than someone else. It's that's really just it. Like, and then on top of that, everybody works out different. You know, some people got trainers. Different facilities. Out here it's not that many facilities for athletes but now they're starting to become a thing. So that that really plays a part. So yeah,
Right, that makes sense.
yeah,
As far as I mean, you look at the legendary office alignment. I mean,
hmm
there's greats like the I think of I'm trying to think something on top of my head. I mean, look at Ravens. But
yeah.
yeah, I'm trying to think of. I can think of some defensive tackles off the top of my head. Some linemen. I think of Aaron Donald, who has
Oh
an
yeah, yeah,
amazing work ethic. You look at Miles Garrett, who has an
yeah.
amazing work ethic. How does your work ethic apply to you as a sport? Not only in your sport, but in your mindset, everyday life.
Oh, bro, I just get mad, bro. I get mad, bro. I just get mad, bro. Like, bro, I get mad because it's not where I want to be. So I'm mad I'm not there. So I work hard. Like I get angry, bro. Like I get angry when I lose reps. I get angry when I don't finish. I get angry when I feel like I'm not strong. Like every time I fail, I get mad and I'll go and I'll try to go as hard as I can. You know, it's good and bad because you get too mad, then you might throw on some weight and you think you strong, man, and next thing you know you hurting yourself.
Yeah, yeah, no, it
but
definitely is a thing.
no, but that is what drives me, bro. I'm not where I want to be, so I'm gonna get mad, bro. I channel that frustration into my work. So that's what drives me, bro.
What do you think would take for you to get to that level, other than like hard work and other than discipline? What do you feel like? What are some things you feel like you need to improve on as an athlete that you're working on every single day to get to that point?
Really, it's not what I work on, but it's just networking.
Networking. Okay.
Yeah, who somebody to recognize your talent.
Right.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So when I went out there in Serbia, like um, the coaches noticed my talent. Like some even the players acknowledged me. Like the running backs out there a lot. They were also Americans, and they used to tell me like, bro, I would have loved to be able to run the ball effectively, but I'm seeing you when I get the ball.
Mm.
You know, so it's just being an impact player, bro. And networking. You know, talk to Eddie and everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. What do you feel like as far as the teammates? Have you created a chemistry as far with your teammates and just created bonds with them?
Yeah, but it's hard. The language barrier.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Language
So,
barriers. Talk about that. Definitely.
um, yeah, Serbian. Okay, Serbian is one of the hardest languages to learn in the world. It takes a year to learn. You know, I learned probably like 2 words, bro. so, um, and then they're so different. I used to get nervous talking to them.
Hmm.
They're so different, bro. It's hard to talk to people who what I'm saying, don't even have a glimpse of where you come from.
Not at all. No.
So I like talking to them was just it was a struggle, But after a while, you just get to know them, and it's not as bad. But even still, like the whole time I was out there, I was nervous. Um, you know, because I was just in such a different place.
Hmm.
But some of them, yeah, I still talk to, to this day. You know, they cool peoples, man. They just you just gotta understand they different.
Right. That
So
makes sense. That makes
yeah,
sense. What do you feel like for other people that are looking to just take a chance, not even like overseas, like just
yeah,
taking a chance and doing something that's been on the top of their mind, whether
hmm,
it's just doing that business or going out and seeking this. I mean, this is like I said, it was huge for you to even
yeah,
go out and play overseas and just go to that combine. What do you
right,
say to people that are looking to just, take a chance and take a risk?
bro. There's no real, realistically, guys. There's no such thing as an L.
There's not, no.
There's no such thing as an L. You know what I'm saying, bro? You gotta do it. You gotta take that shot, bro. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter, bro. It's one of my favorite sayings that Kobe used to say. He said, when people say, "Why do you put all your eggs in one basket?" Kobe said, "Just make more eggs." You know,
Yeah.
so you put all your eggs in one basket, give everything your all. If it doesn't work out, just make more eggs. So just keep going. You know, Something's gonna turn out. I almost gave up, but I couldn't allow myself to finish without what I'm saying, doing something. So
Right, that makes sense. I'm kind of glad that you said that Kobe Bryant quote. I was thinking a
yeah,
quote in my head by Jalen Hurts. He said, "Either
yeah,
win or you." He said, "I either win or I learn.
right,
I don't win and lose. I either win or I learn. There's something I can get from it. I can get from losing, whether it's an
yeah,
improvement, something that I just didn't do good on. I know how to just grasp it and just
yeah,
change it from then on. So
hmm,
I'm glad that you said that. Honestly, well,
yeah.
is there anything else you'd like to add as far as that you feel like the audience need to know about you? Your
Um,
career, your movement. What else we need to know about Deontay
I
Holbrook?
will say just stay tuned. I'm still trying to push out a lot of like content, but it's just real difficult because um
Man,
we
we need to get to that side. Get to that side. We need to get to that side. Deontay Holbrook. I mean, I'm saying his full name, like full government name. Deontay also does a fitness type vlog that he
yeah,
posts on his social medias. As far as that, like he does different type of just content showing his his weight loss journey. And I've seen it. You go to still go to Justin Johnson
yeah, yeah. Shout out to him by
yeah,
the
shout
way.
out to Justin Johnson, man, yeah, for sure. But still go to him and he does amazing. Like it's amazing content to see him
Yeah.
lose his weight and just work, grind and work hard. So talk about, yeah, go into it.
So one thing with Justin, he also has a page. I recommend anybody who, if you're just trying to get started, go to him because he know how to make you feel comfortable.
Hmm.
And one thing about being in the gym, we come from that weight room of football players.
Right.
It's nothing but aggression in there. Nothing
Hmm.
but, oh yeah, bro, come on, bro. We gonna slap your back 30 times. It's a different environment, and you can't find that environment in the public gym. You
No,
know what I'm
you can't.
saying? So with
Have to
him,
adjust to that. Yep.
he adjusted to how we needed to work, like putting the weight down. I'm mad because what I'm saying, I didn't finish my reps. He like, look, bro, pick that up. Come on, let's get to it. Calm down. You good. You good.
Hmm.
You good. And I'm picking the weight up. Next thing you know, I'm doing another 10 reps when I'm really supposed to just do five. You
Yep.
know? So it was really that. And the content aspect, I'm struggling to like, really know what to push out and not just push out. It's just, really want the people to just be motivated in what they're doing. That's my message. Like I just want to help people.
Hmm.
You know, you see me at the gym, bro, say hello, bro. You guys be advice, even if I don't even know you. Like that's my goal at least. And then I would love to work out with people. I always tell people like it's fine to go to the gym, but I think everybody should work out like an athlete because
Yes.
I don't think there's nothing that can compare that prepares your body for age than just what I'm saying, a hard workout.
Hmm.
So I actually just worked out with a sophomore who goes in Andrea. His name
Okay.
is Emmett. Shout out to Emmett. Think that's his name.
Yeah.
I kind of
He's.
forgot.
I think that's his name.
But off his Instagram name. But he's a good kid, and he actually he wants to get better. So and then he came up to me. He asked me. At first he asked me how many sets I had left, but I just started. So I was like,
Hmm.
bro, hop in with me. Next thing you know, we chatting it up. Next thing you know, we're doing the whole workout together.
Yeah,
And with him, he got better through each workout. He didn't give up. So that atmosphere is what I enjoy being around. People wanting to push themselves, everybody wants to go up in life, That's always been my goal. So
right.
regardless of what it is, man, just don't give up.
I definitely felt that, man. Well, thank you. I appreciate you for coming out,
For
Deontay.
sure.
I appreciate the audience for listening to this interview, and make sure you follow me on Instagram at Hood the Journalist. Follow
Hmm.
Deontay. What's your social?
Frieza Athletics.
Frieza Athletics.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Appreciate y'all for listening, and peace.